Okay, I need to get back. Anyway, welcome back to Let's Play
What's up?
Super Mario World, where we talk about world subjects while we fail at platforming.
Yeah, apparently that's what this is turned into.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. I like it, but
I like it too.
because if you're not good at platforming, this is not very interesting.
Yeah, exactly. If you like actual video game skill, yeah.
Oh, right, we were at this castle.
Oh, fuck this castle, dude.
Wendy's castle.
Okay.
I forget. Oh, it's with the spiky things coming out of the
Pencil
ceiling.
things, yeah.
Yeah. Coming out of the ceiling. Fuck you! At least I got him.
Yeah. Okay.
Nope, 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 no! I remember that, though.
Yeah. So as Lizzie is kind of at the beginning of the week at the beginning of the session is the designated life grinder. No pun intended with the saw coming.
Oh, God! I forgot the cape!
So we were kind of talking, and we thought we'd talk about it with y'all about, I don't know how to phrase it necessarily.
We were talking about, like, our generation being considered, like...
Kind of selfish?
Kind of selfish, like, Sorry, I needed some water. I forget how we got onto this subject.
Because I was talking about,
Having a plan and feeling anxious about it.
Yeah, like, because I've been trying to look for jobs, and I've been ignoring it this past week, because I deal with a lot of anxiety and depression bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And so kind of talking about how, like, if I talk about it with other people, I feel selfish.
Mm-hmm.
Like, trying to talk about my problems with other people. That somehow that makes me a selfish person. This is supposed to be the easy part of the level. I'm a little concerned.
We're okay.
Yeah. And so then we got into a talk about how, with job security and whatnot, like, how it was kind of like the expectation.
No, why did I do that?
Where the hell did that saw come from? With our generation, there was an expectation of, okay, you can go to college and get a job, and then you'll be okay.
Yeah, so I discussed, like, what it felt like to me in my educational years, and just for reference, we're 28 and 29, born in, like, 86, 85-ish area.
Yeah, 85 for me. May of 85.
86 for me. And in my educational years, what I somehow gleaned from my, development years is, okay, so if you don't want to work at McDonald's, and if you work at McDonald's, you failed at becoming successful. And if you don't want to work at McDonald's, what you need to do is go to college, get a degree, and then you're guaranteed... Wow. Then you're
how the fuck? Okay, continue.
You made that look very easy.
I did make that look very easy. And then I made that look really easy to die on.
So you go to college, you get a degree, and then maybe you have to search for a little while, but maybe like a couple months, and then you find a job in the degree you picked, and you don't have to work at McDonald's. So what it feels like is we did that, and took that as like the whole truth, and now every single one of us has degrees, and there's an oversaturation in the market. So people who have degrees now have to work at McDonald's. And it feels like it feels like we're failures that way, because what we were told is if you get a degree, then that's it. You don't... Right. You get a good job, you don't have to work minimum wage, etc., etc. Right. That's what we were told.
Whereas with Lizzie's situation, she found a degree she liked. She, worked at it, went to, basically it was like you could, go get a job in your degree field, or you could go to graduate school.
Yeah, I was very lucky that I found that I liked computer science early on, and I got into a good college, and as I continued through my degree, I still like computer science. Like, some people go into a degree thinking they like something, but then not so much.
Right. Which is where the situation with me is. I went in initially for music education.
What?
And
Why?
I initially went in for music education and realized I didn't want to do it. And so then I just did music, which basically leads you to no job. And then I picked up broadcasting, but then once I kind of realized what that entailed, really?
Yeah.
Once I realized what that entailed, I kind of was unsure about if that was what I wanted to do either. But by that point, now I have a degree, and I'm more unsure about what I want to do than I was when I came in.
Yep.
And thus going on this journey of being like, okay, so I just spent 5 years of my life, and I'm more confused than I was before, and now what? Like...
Yep.
And then I go back for a trade school degree and kind of realize again that the same thing, that this is not, I don't know if this is something I want to pursue. And then I end up making McDonald's, assume I'm a failure.
Mm-hmm.
Which is...
Rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
So I think I found a good pattern for that.
Yeah.
You just have to be patient. Okay. Platforming. My specialty, as we have found. Okay, I'm gonna try. Whoa!
Whoa!
What the?
Okay.
I'm sorry, I was just
I was shocked.
distracted.
I didn't know that was there either. What did you do?
Spin jumped.
Okay.
I guess? Anyway. So I was lucky, because, I knew I wanted to go into computer science, and then as I continued through my undergraduate degree, I discovered I really like teaching, and then I went and got my PhD, well, trying to anyway, as we have discussed before. Not for lack of trying.
Right.
And I'm still on my way. So, I was very lucky in that aspect. Oh, got the pixel of my nose, and it killed me.
Right. Whereas I think there are people, I think it's nice to have the two of us here, because I think there are people out there like Lizzie who were able to do that, and then there's people out there like me who had this kind of issue of...
Yeah, it's like in high school, they don't really show you much about, career topics. They're just, trying to prepare you for college. And so they give you math and history and X and X and Y and Y. So then when you get to college, it's like, quick, pick a degree.
Right.
And, wait there. Wait, run. There you go.
How come it took us 15 minutes to find that pattern last week?
I don't know. So I spun jump right under that blue block to get the life. So if you fall down, maybe try that. But looks like you're doing okay. Oh.
Oh,
fuck. This part. At least you get a extra hit, but it doesn't really help because these are auto kill.
That. Run.
Yep.
Okay.
Halfway point!
Halfway point? Are you serious? It was that close?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Oh, Fire Guys. Okay. Oh, Fire Guys and movie platforms. Cool.
Lovely. I remember this part. The big guy! I think you can spin jump on them.
I believe so as well. How are you supposed to jump out of here?
I think you're just supposed to run when it's up.
Did we hit the halfway point last time?
I don't think so. I don't remember this from our play.
I vaguely remember this from
older playthroughs. There you go. Yeah. And so you get to college, and it's like, quick, pick a career for the rest of your life, and you're like, I have no idea what any of these entail. So you pick one at random, and if you pick the wrong one, well, you're screwed.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah! The hitbox on those is not very forgiving.
Well, at least we got to the halfway point.
Mm-hmm.
Took us like 8-ish lives, but we did it.
Yes.
Okay. This doesn't seem that hard, though.
No, I think it's just...
Theory, it doesn't seem that hard.
It's just getting used to it. That...
What? Oh, that's... fucking ass.
It's just getting used to it, because we haven't played it yet.
And we've got a full timer back now.
Oh, awesome.
We can take our time. Because I think I got here and I had like 170 seconds or something like that.
Yeah, that's good.
So this is pretty easy to navigate.
Yeah.
So...
And then wait. There is a safe spot over on the left in case we don't get through there very quickly.
Okay, so...
Oh.
No! I did the same thing last time. Okay.
Yeah, I think you're going to have to wait on that platform, because I think if you go down to the little moving platform, it kills you.
Right. That's
you have to wait for a cycle.
Before. Yeah. This seems way easier than the second half of other castles, though.
I'm not even going to try for that.
Looks scarier than it is.
I'm good at this, I swear. Lately, I've had this weird cough. I don't think I'm sick. I think it's like allergies or something.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
And it even feels like, a cold cough with all the, good phlegmy feel when you cough rather than a dry cough. But I'm not sick. I don't have any other symptoms, and it's just coughing and wheezing.
Allergies, man.
I hate allergies.
It's finally starting to cool down here.
It was 90
Our
today.
Summer was kind of shortish.
I'm in Florida. I'm never leaving summer.
Yeah. But here it's kind of like getting into mid-60s territory. It's basically my dad's favorite weather.
I'm so jealous.
Which is cool since his birthday's coming up soon.
So jealous. I love fall weather.
Yeah. And so my room is super cold now, so it's I had to use the comforter last night to try to stay warm. So that was lovely, actually. It was really nice. But
you probably could have made it.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, in regards to what we were talking about, yeah, it's just frustrating because all of a sudden, I've been doing these interest inventories to try to give me some kind of direction and see if that would help. Except that's basically just made me more frustrated because there's so many options.
Yeah, it gets
that I
overwhelming.
Never thought about, and it's
it's overwhelming.
Okay, so if you take a job that combines the top two of these things that you've put in your interest survey, and it's the top two for me were artistic and conventional. Really? It's the description for one is likes freeform and doesn't necessarily like rules. The other one's prefers rules and routine. It's
yep.
Yeah, that's accurate, but
I'm gonna die. Oh, I didn't. Whew.
I'm that's accurate, but what jobs realistically have both of those? Whereas an artistic element with a routine and a consistent schedule, because if I do something finance and math related, yeah, I can do that, but doesn't leave a lot of
Oh, God damn it!
freedom. It's not a lot of flexibility, but if I do a job with too much flexibility, then I don't like the fact that there's not a schedule.
Yeah. I want the best of both worlds.
Yeah. Like, there was this one thing, actually. Well, obviously, you know of Kickstarter because of Bodhi.
Yep.
Aw. But there was actually this, thing, I just randomly decided to click on jobs for a Kickstarter.
Oh.
And there was this job called, community assistant. So basically what it was you have, a set, schedule of, being in the office, but you help respond to people's emails about things.
Oh.
And I was like, dude, if there was something like that around here, that would be perfect, because then that's, the social aspect I need without actually facing people one-on-one. And then, it's it's socializing without actually socializing, and it's writing, which I really enjoy, and talking to people, which I really enjoy, but it's not really talking to people. And it's doing it in an office environment, so it's not where at McDonald's I was socializing with all this other noise clutter,
Yeah.
It's socializing in a quiet place that's kind of socializing, but not really. And I was like, if I could find something like that around here, that'd be really cool. But the thing is, the Kickstarter offices are in New York, and I don't know if I'm willing to move away.
Yeah, that's kind of a big move.
Especially if I moved to Peru and Illinois, and that didn't
For a second, I was like, Peru?
No. When I moved to Peru, Illinois, and that was only a couple of hours away, and that didn't necessarily work out.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to think I'm a little bit stronger than I was then, but then sometimes I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's one of those things that's hard to test, and you don't really want to gamble a move to New York on that.
Right. I can gamble, a move to a nearby town that's close,
Yeah.
That's ah, shit, that was a bad move. Wow, okay. A move to a town that's, 15, 20, even 30 minutes away.
Yeah.
That I can gamble, because then if it doesn't work out, I can always, it's not that far.
Yeah, it's not oh, come on.
I didn't jump! Okay, so that's the green block, so once we get past that, we're to the door. Okay.
Yeah, we're so close! Okay.
It's just, so many options, and then it's you need, because of this idea of, the oversaturation with the market needing degrees for some of these jobs, even entry-level stuff, okay, even if I wanted to do that kind of work, I need a degree. I don't know if I'm willing to spend the money to go back to school right now.
Yeah, because you don't know if it's a sure thing.
Right. So then it's okay, maybe I go the volunteer route, but then it's it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, that was really stupid. I knew that was going to happen.
You could see it coming, but you still did it.
Pretty much. It's... I don't know. It's just a really kind of... It's a very uncertain time right now. And it's something that it's very easy to get mad at myself about.
Yeah.
That I wasn't trying to do this same struggle shortly after I graduated college. It's a very...
Nope, this is bad. I was gonna die.
I could have been doing this 6 years ago and saved myself a decent chunk of hell and a decent chunk of money, but...
Yeah, but you can't...
I can't go back at this point.
You can't obsess over that, because there's so many things I could have done that, you can't go back and change things. So, obsessing over, it's such wasted time is not really going to help anything.
Right.
Occasionally I have moments where I get really angry about what happened with my old advisor, because that was 5 years
Yeah.
It was bullshit, by the way.
Yeah, that was.
It was 5 years of my life, and even though I got something out of it, it feels like... Anyway, we're at time, so I'll continue this thought in the next video.
Gotcha.